Hey, what's up, guys? Jonathan here with Florida Turf Pros. I hope everybody had a great holiday season. I took a little sabbatical, a hiatus, if you will, from YouTube, and frankly, just really enjoyed some downtime with my family. We did a little bit of traveling, some vacation stuff. But man, I'm refreshed, I'm recharged, and I'm looking forward to 2019. And the first thing that I am doing is I'm sitting down and I am looking at our balance sheet, okay, for my home and for my business, okay? Look, we talk so much about profit and generating sales and revenue for the business. Guys, I promise that is only one piece of the puzzle. The other side to that coin is understanding equity, understanding true wealth, and building wealth for your family, for your home, for your business, okay? Look, there are doctors out there, guys, who make $450,000 a year and they are flat broke. They are penniless. They have no net worth. Why is that? It's because they do not understand a balance sheet. They do not understand equity. They understand income. They understand profit. They understand revenue, but they don't understand how to capture that and create wealth. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a very simple balance sheet that you can apply for your home, your personal finances. You can apply this to your business, or you can even combine the two, okay? But what this is going to do is it's going to give you a snapshot of your business or your personal finances and let you see a map on what you need to do to generate wealth and continue to make your equity go up, whether again for your home or for your business. If you don't understand this, you have no chance of building wealth in your home. Again, we have to go past profit, and I'm going to show you how to do it right now. Let's jump into it. Okay, guys, let's just jump into a sample balance sheet really quickly. Now, you can do this for your business, or you can do this for your personal finances. It doesn't matter, or you can combine the two. The point is, in this video, I want to just show you and get you thinking beyond just profit and start thinking about long-term wealth, okay? Thinking about long-term equity, whether it's in your business or in your personal finances at the house, okay? So let's forget about everything over here right now. Forget about liabilities and owner's equity and all that. Let's just talk about assets, okay? So get out a pen and paper, or if you want to use an Excel spreadsheet, that's fine too. I just did this because it's a little easier for me to show you on a computer than it is to try and write this out on a whiteboard. Okay, so your assets, you can get technical and divide stuff into current assets, long-term assets, properties, real estates. Forget all that. Just think about it this way. Your assets are basically things that you have that are worth money, okay? And this can be stuff like, your checking account, savings account, prepaid insurance. If you've already paid insurance for the year, stuff in safety deposit boxes. If you're owed money, let's say you've already performed some work for somebody and you're expecting to receive money for that, then that's accounts receivable. That's an asset too, okay? So let's say you had an additional $2,000, in your savings or whatever, $8,000 in checking. And you can kind of just go down the list, okay? Now, I've divided these up into current assets. So what you would do is think through your current assets, stuff that's very liquid, stuff that you have immediate access to, okay? The next thing in assets is going to be like property, equipment, those types of things. So a home, let's say you own a home and it's worth $150,000. Maybe you have an investment property that's worth $30,000. Let's say you have 2 cars. Now, the note on these cars, guys, let's just, you have to be realistic about this. Just because you paid, $45,000 for your new car does not mean you get to list it as a $45,000 asset. This is a conservative approach right here whenever you're listing out property, okay? What you could sell it for quickly, all right? So let's say you have a work truck. Again, let's just change this. Work truck that you could sell for $10,000 really quickly. Maybe you have a personal truck that you bought for $40,000, but in reality, you can only get $35,000 for that if you were to sell it right now. So a boat, a trailer, other equipment, collectibles. This could be jewelry, baseball cards, coins, guitars, anything that's of value, okay? And then let's say you have an IRA with 155,000 in it. Okay. So go through this, use the assets here that I've listed as kind of a starting point, but really think through it and just list out all the stuff that you have that is worth money, okay? Total them up, and that is going to be your total assets, okay? So I'm just going to total up my current and long-term assets, and this is not mine. This is just a sample, okay? So we're going to go, basically right here, B5 through B19 is we're going to total these up. And if you want to use like a little formula here, you can do that. So we just type in equal sum, put in parentheses to just let the system know what you're going to add up, and it's going to be B5. Use a colon, and then you're going to go through B19. Okay, so we're going to add all those up, and you have 416,000 in total assets. Okay. So let's go over to the other side of the screen over here, okay? Now, remember, for a balance sheet, assets equal liabilities plus owner's equity. We're not going to worry too much about thinking about it that way. Let's just think about it this way. Assets are what you own, things that you have, minus what you owe, okay, is going to give you your equity. So liabilities. Let's say on those cars that you have, you owe $40,000 on vehicles. That home that's worth $150,000, you still owe $135,000 on it. Credit cards, maybe you got some credit card debt, student loans, or you have to pay some vendors. That investment property over here that was, listed at $30,000 that you could sell quickly for, maybe it's paid for, but you still owe property taxes on that annually. Let's say for $1,000. Okay. So you would think through all of your liabilities. Now, it would be short-term debt, long-term debt, and it's just going to give you a good picture of your total liabilities, your total debt in your home or business. Okay, so you would add all these up. This is going to be H5 through H10. So if you remember our formula, we're just going to go equals the sum of H5 through H10 and close our parentheses. And that's going to give you total liabilities of 196, okay? So what is our equity? Well, our equity is basically what we own minus what we owe, okay? That is your equity, okay? So we're going to go B21 minus H12. All right. So $220,000, all right, is what you're worth, okay? And again, that is your assets minus your liabilities equals your owner's equity. And whenever you hear people say on the balance sheet, assets equals liabilities plus owner's equity, that's right down here. This is actually the correct form of a balance sheet, is assets equals liabilities plus owner's equity. Well, if we take owner's equity plus liabilities, then that's what that is. So we would say H17 plus H12. All right, so that's how our assets equals our liabilities plus owner's equity.
Okay, guys, I tried to break that down pretty simply. Some of the audio didn't really come through the way I wanted it to, but if you've got any questions, let me know in the comment section. What my point is to get you thinking beyond profit. We don't talk about it enough. We don't talk about what is the end goal. And if you're not generating wealth, then there's no point in just making profit just to blow through it. Let's think long term. Let's think building equity. Let's think building wealth. The way that we're going to do that is by keeping an eye on our balance sheet, okay? Anytime you go to make a decision in your business, plug that into your balance sheet and see how that decision is going to affect your net wealth, your net worth, okay? Guys, hope you have a 2019 season that is just off the chain. Like, comment, and subscribe. Good luck. God bless, and I'll be in touch with you soon.